This is the first time in history that the Las Vegas Convention Center has allowed a cannabis-only event to exist. What makes this event so unique is that it's doubled in size from year over year.
As of this morning, we were north of 17,000 registered attendees for this event.
17,000.
So we have, since the beginning, held MJ BizCon out to be a business-to-business professional trade show. This is not a party. This is a place to be doing business deals.
Now you start to see things, I mean, the Constellation Brands investment up in Canada at Canopy.
And they made a $96 million investment. And so that was a big shot going off. And I think that's going to start some bigger investment in the cannabis industry from these big companies.
Not only are we witnessing hundreds of millions of dollars coming into the cannabis space, but there are still OG growers like Pisos Dispensary that are putting out high-quality, small-batch cannabis.
Started with one line. We all start with one line. When it's a hands-on job, you have to get in there, you have to get dirty, you have to build it, you have to come up with the concepts. You know, you have to have good strains to start with, you have to have experience, and you have to have a leadership skill, honestly. You have to be able to get people to follow you and trust you. And, you know, happy people, happy plants.
And Evergreen Organics, who are putting out multi-million-dollar facilities and making product for the entire state. I actually think that you guys are really in touch with not only what people want today, but also the future. This is the way the food is going, so why not have the way that cannabis is going?
Yeah, definitely.
Why have cannabis products that are full of pesticides, full of preservatives?
Yeah, I mean, I know for myself, I don't like eating food where I can't pronounce the ingredients, so that was a big thing for us to do here, is make sure that people know what's going in their products.
What makes this facility so unique is that they are taking the cannabis off the plant, producing it, and taking it down the hall, putting it into the edibles under the same roof.
What you're seeing now is the green rush, which has become the green tsunami, because there's a lot of buzz out there about cannabis. Everybody wants to get into cannabis. Everybody thinks it's going to make everybody $1 million, but it's not a cakewalk. It's a hard business, more so than people realize.
One of the things that we should be lucky for is that the state is so reactive. They're trying to get this right, and you know, they seem willing to adapt and evolve along with the industry to make sure that they're creating a space where it can be fertile and vibrant, not just heavily regulated and suppressed.
One of the conversations that I've been attuned to in the last 6 months is watch out for big business. How do you guys plan to change that dialogue?
I think we try to spend as much time out in the industry as we can, and just try to change people's kind of hearts and minds. And I think the more we're out there meeting people, the more they come to learn that we're not whatever they expected, whatever boogeyman they thought we were, that we're not. And we try to treat the business as well, treat the people in the businesses we've acquired well, and just so trying to be respectful of the industry and trying to show people that we're committed to it, that we're not kind of trying to poach value for something we don't care about.
And I went to Amsterdam, and for the first time, I was treated like a customer instead of a criminal. And I remember, I have chills thinking about it, because I just remember this feeling washing over me and saying, why can't it be like this back home?
Did you guys see this happening in this way?
I dreamed of it always.
Was it a dream, or was it actually like we think it's going to happen?
I just give you, it was a fancy. I just give you one idea. We bought 4 weeks ago for $10 million glass houses. We drove down there in Holland, because that's the biggest industry in the world. And we were looking to each other, because we always said, when are we going to drive down that industry area to buy them, you know?
Yeah.
Because we're all little indoor growers. And that was the day. And we were looking at each other. This is really true. Look, I get goosebumps still. Are we really driving there and meeting the guy there who hated us for the last 30 years?
Yeah.
And now he wants our business?
Now he wants your business.
You know? Yeah. So it just gives you an idea of
Times have
perception.
changed.
Times are not changing.
Why we're working with Flavor X is it's a perfect fit because our music and our culture that is supporting, cannabis-friendly mindset, which can be used as medicine or recreational, and I think we all support that a lot.
Feels right, then it can't be wrong. Don't speak, just listen. Feels right, then it can't be wrong.
This is a community. This is a revolution. These are doctors, lawyers, artists. The future of cannabis is happening, and it's happening now. Join us as we witness it all unfold.